up, guys? Back for another episode of Hoops and Football. I am Shannon. Just before I start this video, I would like to say thank you to everybody who's been watching my content recently. I really appreciate it. I'm hitting new levels of viewership. My time of the length of people watching my video is going up quite high. My likes and my comments as well, they're all hitting new peaks. So I just want to say thank you guys to that. I really appreciate it. Just shows you that I am doing something you guys like. And I just hope that you guys can keep that up. And I've also hit 40 subscribers, so we're getting there close to 500 subscribers, as it's just a slow chip away from me. So but that being said and done, behind this video will be the Serpell report, as we try to avoid the I word in any of these reports. There are pretty much a bit of a stalemate now, like as in there's no players returning. More like it's more that the players have progressed forward from being hurt. So we'll just Sam Lawler has. So we'll start off with Jaden Short. The report I thought I had read somewhere that he was coming back. All reports are that Shorty has 1 week away. It just I'll read the report. I've got two screens here, so I'm working off two screens. It just says last week we said that he's about 1 to 2 weeks away, and they're happy to stay at that. So I'm guessing they're taking the precaution with him, and it seems to be the theme going around the whole entire club, with players that have been hurt during the game or training or something like that, where they are taking time. If the usual time frame to be out through a hamstring, they are say 5 to 6 weeks. They're more dragging it out to me to a 7 to 8 week time, to allow extra time for the player to heal and readjust, and like a style of a mini preseason. And I really do like that, where it's not a rush to player back. Where we used to have to 1 week away, cool, they're going to be back next week, and then it's 5 more weeks again. So sort of what we were with the press at the start of the year, where they would say it's 4 to 6 weeks away, and you just never go back on the track. Then the next one is Sammy Lawler. It just says he's tracking really well. Not a lot of progress to report. He's in the rehab group, and his time frame is original to return. He's being returned to play forward a week, so he's come forward a bit more in the time frame. Look, with 3 to 5 weeks off, so we have Sydney, bye, Bulldogs. So you could be back after the Bulldogs game, which I can't remember who that is after the Bulldogs. And look, I'm not against. He's our prize #1 pick. I'm not against the whole take your time with him. As a superstar that he is for us when he is hurt, I like the idea. Look, we're not racing to win the Rising Star Award. Like, we don't. That's not what we're after. It's nice. It'd be nice to have a player that's that dynamic, that wins a NAB Rising Star. And look, Samuel probably could win the Rising Star, but he's hurt a hammy. So I am on the precaution of we are building for the future, not for the now. And I'm happy with the progress that they're making with him and not rushing him back. Smiley is probably the same sort of line. He's still 3 to 5 weeks away before returning. And now it says conditioning. So my perspective on that is they're maybe giving him a mini preseason on that in that way. So it says here hamstring, healthy progression. He's pretty good, but we feel like he needs to go through conditioning block. So it's probably the mini preseason, like we've been reported. And we are going to continue over the next week, and we'll expect him to come back soon after the bye. So the Bulldog game, he probably playing. I don't know if we've got a VFL bye, so it looks like maybe Smiley will be playing in the VFL. But that gives him, even from now, 1 to 3 weeks of mini preseason. So, which is good, probably good for him. He might trim down as well, and he might be able to handle the VFL a bit more. And it just says last week, head coach Adam Uze said Smiley's progressing nicely right now. It's more about he's doing the gym thing like that, so strengthening before he gets going. So they're building up his strength to a senior level sort of thing. Obviously, he's quite a big boy, and it's probably similar to Patrick Cripps, where it might take a lot more time than expected. Now, this is the one that I'm a big Lawler fan. I'm on the Lawler train. I'm on the LA Law train. every day of the week. Once he settles in and he picks his final number, I'll probably get it put on a jersey. It'll be hanging behind me eventually. Taj Houghton. Now, that's another one I'm really keen because, a lot of the boys have rated him pretty close to a Shane Edwards-esque player. And I love Shedder. So Taj, it says here, Taj is progressing well. Last week was his first week on full contact, so he had his no hat on, and apparently he tackled Nankervis, so he went after the biggest boy straight away, and I love to hear that. Over the next couple of weeks, we'll hopefully see him playing back soon after the bye. So probably similar to Smiley. So we could be seeing Taj return after the bye, which makes me really excited. Josh Gibskos is doing well. He's probably just a little bit behind Houghton. So it's a bit of a race to get back with both of them. So probably he's been integrated into some of the contact drills over the next couple of weeks. So look, and I'm not against Gibkis taking longer because he's come off back-to-back injuries. And I like the idea of giving him. I'm not against him not playing the whole season and just building his tank up for next year and get his full body ready to go. The next one is Harry Armstrong, 5 to 7 weeks away. He's just sort of stuck in the rehab, so he's he's being brought forward a week, maybe next week, but it's just 5 to 7. So maybe end of the year we'll see him, but it's not guaranteed. Then it's Thompson Dow, still he's 5 to 8 weeks away. Look, it could be his season. I think he deserves a contract, but that just seems to be the way it's going. Not too much to report, it says. We are waiting to see how he responds following the kneecap dislocation. He returned to play. We can expect to bring forward a week. So that just shows you that it's just taking time. Probably just trying to see how the kneecap has progressed off the dislocation, and go from there. So look, that's it. So as you can see, probably going to have Shorty back after the bye. Lawler probably after the Bulldogs game. Look, so Smiley and Taj Houghton will probably be back after the bye in the VFL, and Gibkis hamstring, Harry Armstrong, Thompson Dow probably 4 weeks away before we have any really bigger updating news. So look, good news all around that the players are starting to come back because that's what we want, and I'm quite excited that probably after the Bulldogs game we're going to see a lot more of the young Cubs back playing, even if it's in the VFL, which means the VFL should be on fire for Jake Batchelor. Sorry. So, alright guys, that's it for this episode of Hoops and Football. I am Shannon. If you guys could hit that like and subscribe button, it really helps the channel out and help us get to 500 subscribers. Alright guys, stay safe and don't forget, go Tigers.